welcome back to New York, for those of you who thought we went somewhere. I've always thought it was kind of interesting that people think New York is so big that you'll never get a moment alone with your own thoughts. So I figured, being that I'm such an anti-socialite and all, I should probably introduce y'all to some of the best places that I've found around the city to just get lost and think. I mean, what's better than, walking up Pier 17 at South Street Seaport and then just turning around and seeing the Brooklyn Bridge, That's something that makes you think just a little bit bigger. I love the larger-than-life feeling that New York gives me every single day. I mean, what's better for anybody with any sort of ambition than to wake up and get swallowed by their own city every day? That happens to me every time I wake up. And a lot of people talk about how they're so inspired by money and they get money this and money's the most important thing in their life. I bet you half of those people have never even spent a minute on Wall Street. And Wall Street, I mean, that's the financial market that controls the world. That's the type of thing that I do when I want to get inspired by the city. I take it to like the absolute extreme. I'll just, sit in front of the stock exchange for an hour and, just look up at the flag and the lights as it starts to get darker. And imagine that wine eyes being traded on the New York Stock Exchange. Wouldn't that be some shit? I mean, it can happen, right? And it's funny, I write a lot of my music on the train. I think it's just something about, knowing that I'm on my way somewhere that inspires me to write. It's not exactly the most secluded place in the world, but I guess it works. Well, I mean, don't get it wrong, New York is a little bit touristy also, but even in the midst of moments like this, at the Highline Park, you still see like just some random shit that, might change your day. I mean, it just happens that way sometimes. I remember being younger, going down to the library on 42nd Street and like wishing I could jump on the lions. That was like the coolest shit in the world to me. Now I just come here to, chill and look out, people watch, if you will, or whatnot. It's cool to just sit on the steps, look out on 5th Avenue for a few minutes, and then just get on with the rest of my day. And of course, New York is one of the fashion capitals of the world, so, rather than tell you how fly my kicks are or how crazy my jacket is, a one-of-one this and a limited edition that, I just go to Bryant Park, and I look at where they used to have Fashion Week every year. And then I imagine I designed a clothing line that made it onto the runway of Fashion Week. And then you go to Times Square and you almost feel like you're in like Godzilla or King Kong or something. Just, there's so much going on around you all the time. It's kind of, I guess it's kind of hard to describe to somebody that's never been there. But this is our city. It doesn't need to be explained. It just is what it is,